Coach Amber Freeland here. Today we're talking about smart offer stack strategies for 2023. What if you could bring your current monthly revenue, just dream with me here for a second. What if you could bring your current monthly revenue with whatever effort goes into it for you right now, with whatever time it takes you to build and promote and sell and deliver your offer? What if you could create that same amount of revenue in a totally hands-off, automated way, and all the high-ticket things you do, all maybe even mid-ticket things you do are bonus cash, bonus impact, bonus amazing clients in your world, and you're never relying on anything, frankly, to meet your monthly personal and business needs. Okay. This is really the angle that I'm coming into this conversation from. We're going to talk about best practices with offer stacks. We're going to tear it all apart because there's a lot of ways that you can do this stuff. There are 5 different ways that I could think of, just taking a couple quick notes for you before we went live here today. And I'd really love to shine some light on the way I've done it. I'd like to tell you a story about what business looked like for me a couple years ago, why that was stressing me out, some commitments that I made to myself last year and that have panned out really, really beautifully. And also taking that knowledge and formulating my best practice for this coming year, and how you could potentially use some of these or all of these ideas yourself. So let me know when you're here. I see you guys there. Please take a minute to introduce yourself. Let me know where you're from, because I want to make sure that you can hear me clearly and you can see me clearly. And also, I love to give people the opportunity to promote their work in my content so that you can find clients if someone's watching that maybe needs what you do. So take a minute to let us know below. Say hi, and what is it that you do? If you have any questions about offer stacks, about coaching offers, about high ticket, mid ticket, low ticket offers, all questions are welcome. I'm happy to help you strategize in any way that I can here today. But, I just want to kind of unpack some of the biggest lessons so that you can use some of these things and get a result ASAP today. Okay, beautiful. So let me pull up my notes that I took right before this. Today, I want to talk about having a main high ticket offer, and we're going to dive a little bit into what would make that sell more quickly, sell more easily, get clients better results, get people actually asking you for that thing instead of ever feeling like you have to go out and find clients. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm completely over. We'll never again find clients, right? So we're going to talk about what makes a really good main high ticket offer that's going to sell consistently with ease and flow and without a ton of hard, tedious work. Okay, that's what we're going to cover first. Then we're going to go into what a mid-ticket offer looks like, price point wise, why it might be beneficial to provide something like that to your audience, not only to help people at different price points, but also how that can help you establish a really nice recurrent monthly revenue, okay? And then last but not least, actually 2 more things. Next, we're gonna talk about low ticket offers. I didn't have a low ticket offer for probably the first year and a half. I only had 1 offer. I'm gonna dive in a little bit to why that is if you're new. But when you might wanna add a low ticket offer, how you might wanna add a low ticket offer, meaning what kind of result does it need to get your potential client, and at what price point you might want to solidify and start to promote a high ticket offer, or low ticket rather. And then lastly, we're going to round this conversation out with a little bit of information on automation. Because if you do not automate some of this process, you'll still be successful when done correctly, but you might be spending a lot more time than you need to. And take it from me, women are terrified of tech. Now, I know that's a blanket statement, but if I can be of any service, bridging the gap for heart-centered female entrepreneurs starting to use tech. What is tech? A little bit of artificial intelligence, copywriting tools, maybe a little bit of social media software that can do some hard, tedious outreach and connecting you with the people you can serve and the way that doesn't make you spammy or weird. And it can also mean putting some super simple funnels and email sequences in place so that you literally wake up to money, right? It is not abnormal now for us to wake up to anywhere from $500 to $1,000 first thing in the morning and start the day on the foot of having woken up and making money while you sleep. And I know that might sound like a dream to a lot of people. And other of you have mastered that and you've done it without tech, and that's awesome. But I'm going to show you how you can do that with a little bit of simple tech today, and how this fits in with an offer stack mentality, modality, strategy, frankly. Okay? So let me pull this down. I want to pop back and see if I've got any comments or questions so far. Okay, perfect. Just let me know if you do have any comments or questions as we go through this. What's up? What's up? Welcome, you guys. So let's unpack this one piece at a time. By the way, in the description of this video, I have links to my newsletter, my most fun offer right now, which is Quantum Goddess 2.0. It's all about activating the divine feminine magnetism inside of you so that you can begin to attract the right kind of clients and have them come to you and ask to work with you, so you never have to feel like you have to sell anything. And quite frankly, you guys, this is a low ticket offer of mine. So we're going to dive into high ticket, mid ticket, low ticket automated offers right now. This I want to tell you because I know people pop on at the beginning and they're not here at the end. So I want to tell you now, Quantum Goddess 2.0 is open. It's a very low ticket offer. It's a big experience. It's an amazingly transformational experience. And we are live tomorrow. So you're going to want to hop into it today. If you are not on Facebook and you're on Instagram, it's amberfreeland.com/goddess. Check it out. Join it. I've gotten insanely amazing testimonials from this. And this is an offer that I use to help this part of my audience grow tons and get really crazy cool results in the areas of ease and flow around business. And then this actually leads, it's part of my offer stack. It leads to people joining my Master Quantum Healer certification program. And I'm going to break this down for you right now. But I wanted you to know that that's open and we start tomorrow. So if you want to join us, check it out. You get the entire Quantum Goddess 1.0 as a bonus. That was my Christmas gift. And we start tomorrow. Okay? So enough about that. Let's talk from top to bottom about the content that we're breaking down today. Number one, high ticket offer. A lot of you who see this will have that. If you're new, you really want to have, it's imperative, I believe, if you're going to be in the high ticket space at all, right? You need a high ticket offer. What does that entail? We're not going to spend a ton of time on this. We go over this in the coaching portal a lot. That's also in the description. It's our free community. Join the coaching portal. Just come on in and get your feet wet with all this stuff. And yeah, nothing more than that. Hop in there. But you need to have an offer that is presented in a problem solution perspective. So where most coaches go wrong is they think of a sales conversation, whether it's a call or in the DMs, as kind of like a two-step process, right? You've got the exploration phase where you're working with a potential client, to dive into what they have going on now, what they want to create. You're seeing how you can help them do that, and you're formulating throughout the conversation a way that you're going to then present your offer, and hopefully they buy it. That's like 101 sales high ticket offers. But what's missing and why it doesn't work nearly as well as it could is because people aren't presenting in a problem solution perspective. You want to activate certain parts of someone's brain when you are selling to them so that you are able to facilitate a transformation through the sales process. And when you facilitate this kind of transformation through the sales process and you word your pitch in a certain way, so to speak, for lack of better terms, the person on the other end is clearly seeing the problem that you solve, how you solve it, and how it can work for them in little bits and pieces. We cover this in the coaching portal. Like I said, totally free content. You can come in and learn how we break down offers in a problem solution perspective. But the point here today is that you've got to have that really solid, super irresistible, high ticket offer. And you've got to dial the messaging in so well that people are literally reaching out to you to ask about and inquire with you on that offer and basically asking to buy that offer. Now, people, inbound leads versus outbound leads that you have to go find clients, which I just absolutely hate. The difference is messaging, right? So the difference is whether or not you've dialed in who you help, how you help them. And I know you might have $1 million business and you're listening to me and you're going, oh my God, Amber's talking about messaging. Everybody knows this. Client avatar, high ticket offer. Oh my God, I'm so far beyond that. But I mark my words, friend. If you dial in your messaging and up level it even more, you will double revenue in a year just by that thing. You can triple, quadruple revenue when you do other things, but if you just elevated your messaging, I don't care how much of a master you are, you would double revenue. We've done it year after year. And one of the ways that we've done that recently is what we're going to talk about at the very end of this video, which is the automation piece, okay? I just want to get through these pieces so you really understand. Dialing in that high ticket offer, absolutely imperative. What comes next that you can think about? I want you to see this like a pyramid, okay? The top of the pyramid, you've got your high ticket offer, you've got your highest level clients, you've got this smaller group of badass, amazing people who are qualified for your offer, financially qualified for your offer, emotionally qualified for your offer. They may have been through some more other offers of yours, which is what this video is all about, and they may have qualified themselves for your best offer by the content that they've already been through in your offer stack. But either way, you've got smaller group of higher ticket clients. Then you've got stack of maybe mid-ticket clients, okay? And this could be anything from like $500, $1,000 to $2,500 maybe, right? It's somewhere here. For some of you, $2,500 is going to be your high ticket offer. Now, I really, really encourage you to elevate that. And sometimes it comes with getting coaching from higher ticket coaches and really creating something really, 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 really valuable. Because I would like to see your high ticket offer somewhere more between 10 and 30,000. Okay. And if that's not where you're at yet, then think of this as 2 to 5,000. Okay. Mid ticket for you might be 500 to 2,000 to 3,000. Low ticket. This is the crazy part. A lot of people would think, I'm going to go from my high ticket offer that I've mastered. I've sold only this for an extended period of time. That's what we did. I do recommend that. It's powerful. You would think you'd go to mid ticket next, but my advice to you is actually going to be go to low ticket next. I have not. I've got a consistent multi six-figure business for many years straight, and I do not have a mid-ticket offer yet because it's just not the smartest thing to do yet. I have low ticket and I have high ticket, and I'm right at that place, right at that, $500,000 to $1 million a year is where I would recommend someone take the time that it's going to take to formulate something like that out. Okay. And so I'm working on that, but I'm gaining traction with high and low. So I'm going to run with the traction that I have. Okay. So as long as I've kept your attention here, next we're going to formulate a low ticket offer that can funnel people into the next step. We're going to create a low ticket offer that's so juicy valuable, so heavy on value, creates such a great experience and creates such a rapid result for your clients that we're going to pump a lot of our energy into this low ticket offer. And inside that low ticket offer, we're going to graduate them to the next thing. Okay. I have no problem graduating someone from a $50 offer, a $100 offer into a $10,000 offer. I have no problem jumping that because I know that that's where the most value is going to come for them. And I've had no problem doing that. If I had something for $1,000, $2,000, that would help a lot because the people who inquire about the higher thing that truly, sincerely are not financially qualified can go through something lower and continue getting better and better and better results. And so that is smart, but that's where it fits in. Okay. Let's talk about a little bit more about this low ticket offer because it's so important. I want it to be something around $100, $44, $27, $100 that can bring them so much value. I want to tell you this too. I've come into like a $7 offer and I have purchased a $20,000 program directly from what I learned in the $7 offer. So when this is done correctly, it can be absolutely crazy. I don't want you to price it at $7 out of scarcity that people won't buy it for $100. I want you to intuitively do what you feel is right. I do this again with Quantum Goddess, right? And I'm not going to say the price because as you see this video over time, it's constantly going up, but it's a low ticket price and it leads to consistent 5-figure high ticket sales. Okay. So I want you to think about when you're creating your low ticket offer, and I know you probably have one already. So you're preaching to the choir, Amber. I want you to consistently create new ones. If something's working, I want you to let it keep working. But I want you to stretch yourself to constantly create new low ticket offers, lead magnets, etc. And I want you to be able to build out some systems that are going to lead them to the high ticket sale. So let me give you a couple of automation tips that will help you do this. I just wanted to show you like how damn simple it can be. And if you don't want it to be so simple, you want it to be more complex and more predictable, like our systems, then come in the coaching portal, send me a DM. We have tons of training on systems, and we also have, done for you offers and done with you coaching programs where you can master this stuff. Because here's the story I wanted to tell you. Late last year, I decided I no longer want my monthly revenue to be dependent upon high ticket sales. I just don't. I have no interest in that kind of hustle mentality. I have no interest in starting the month low, expected revenue, and having to work all month, this month, for this month's money. I'm just no longer interested in living like that. It's been great. It's been super fun. No complaints. But as we continue to scale that daily revenue, and as I continue to wake up every morning to sales, and as I continue to see how easy it can be to create predictable revenue, I decided, you know what? I want more than I could possibly need. All of my personal expenses, all of my business expenses, and ours are high because we're high tech. I want all of that to be covered with totally hands-off, recurrent, automated sales that come with automated delivery, that come with all the email automations all built in. I want those sales that come in every day to be totally taken care of where I don't have to do anything. And I want enough of those sales to cover all of my monthly expenses. It just sounds so good. It feels so good because it started happening so much faster than I expected because of some simple tools that I use. There's a couple of social media tools that I use. One is called Prospect Connector. It does a lot of tedious work for me social media wise. It goes out and it makes friends with people for me, and it sends them an introductory message. And when our energy's in alignment, those people come into my world, they come into my group, they come into my DMs, they ask me more about what I do, or they ask me for free trainings. And it's so freaking awesome to have that tool, Prospect Connector. We have clients doing 10K per week just using Prospect Connector. It's really, really powerful. You can find more about that when you come in the coaching portal too. The other thing I've done is create really simple funnels so that I can send someone somewhere. They can, sorry, I'm getting a little message here. They can actually, which one was I talking about? Funnels. Okay. People can come into my world, learn about what I do, become intrigued, click on a funnel, buy the thing, go through the program, come back, message me. Like all this stuff happens because it's in a funnel. And a funnel does not have to be this long drawn out thing. It does not need to take long to do. I could send you a template. You could switch out a couple things and you could have a funnel like tomorrow. It's not hard. It just sounds really complicated, but it's not hard at all. And inside that funnel, what we can do is we can have someone come into an email list and we can predictively send them value over an extended period of time, because a client journey can take up to 90 days and it can take up to 100 touch points of value, which is crazy. People used to say 12 reach outs. Well, friend, it's usually like 12 reach outs per section that they're going through in your sales process, which can be more like 100 touch points. But you can automate that out. You can even use ours. Like we give these things to clients, they build them out, they plug them in, and stuff just starts to flow. And the last thing I'll share with automation is now what we call OpenAI. It's where we can use a couple tools like ChatGPT and Midjourney to write and design content and really brand our business in a beautiful way in like seconds, if not minutes. I've been using a ton of that and it's really helped a lot. So I just want to open your mind to these things today. And I want you to know when you start to use automation, you get faster at promoting and writing the messaging, good conversion copy for this low ticket offer, which can then lead to your higher ticket sales. And you could even use these automation tools to write better copy and get better at your messaging around that high ticket offer if that's the only thing you have right now. But as you go on your journey as a coach, as you grow and expand, you're going to add more of these pieces. And when you do it in a really strategic way, and when you take the time today to do it right, it can lead to insane revenue, insane impact and growth in the next 3 months, 6 months, year. It's just about doing it right now, not being afraid to use tech. Getting these things done in a really powerful way that are going to serve you is so much smarter and better than just pushing yourself to be on social media all day, every single day. With it, you might get one small win and there's no follow-up. It doesn't lead a client on any sort of journey. But when you embody the things that we talked about today, for years on end, you can have people coming into things and you're just making money like you don't even know where it's coming from. Okay? So I hope this has helped you a ton. Once again, Quantum Goddess 2.0 starts tomorrow. You're going to want to hop in there today. If you're inspired, the link is in the description. And also come in the coaching portal if you want more free resources. If you want to start utilizing these tools, if I've inspired you in some way, I hope I have, because you do not have to work hard for crazy big money in this new year. You just have to work smart. And you can learn about how we do these things and more about what I've talked about today inside the coaching portal Facebook group. And if you have any questions for me or need those links directly, feel free to message me on social media. It's been an absolute pleasure spending time with you here today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.